everyone, good morning, good morning. This is Murray Stewart and it's episode 419 of Blind Magic in Alice Springs. I've had a damn good sleep, so I'm ready to fire on this Sunday in Central Australia, Alice Springs. I'm sure the weather will once again be absolutely brilliant. I've heard some interesting news overnight. I have. It's about this much unneeded, in my view, referendum on the voice proposal. And I say unneeded, it's not that I'm against referendums, absolutely not. It's just that I think this one in particular has been most unneeded and, dare I say, unwanted due to the unrest that it's caused. And as I said in a couple of episodes back, it's time we all just put all of this aside and head into the booth, do what we need to do and get this done. Surely by now, all of us would have decided on our respective positions. So it's time to put all of the prelims away, because it certainly has become very, very unhinged. But I heard overnight, listening to nighttime radio, as is my wont, that this election may very well be invalid or even fraudulent. And why? Well, it would appear that for referendums to be valid, when the writs are served, they should be signed and served by the Governor-General. In other words, the Queen, or in this case, the King's representative, which is the Governor-General, David Hurley. But on this occasion, that has not been done. Apparently, the writ was served by Don Farrell, who is a senator for South Australia. In fact, he's the Minister for Trade and Tourism, but he certainly is not the King's representative, which makes this, the writs that have been served in order that the referendum be held, it makes this referendum potentially invalid. It would obviously be tested by the courts, and as I understand it, a friend of Gary Ablett Senior, no less, in Victoria, intends putting this matter to the test by doing just that, going to the courts. So that would be interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Well, anyway, Don Farrell gets about. He does get about because this morning apparently he tried it on at the Melbourne airport and trying to get a photograph with Dermot Brereton, one of our former AFL superstars here in Australia, insisting that he had to have a photograph with the great man, not could I please have a photograph. Now, apparently, the minister thinks he's so elevated in society that whatever he wants, he gets. But Dermot Brereton said, no, that's not how it works. You ask whether he is in a position to have a photograph with you. You don't just, due to your status in life, demand a photograph. So Don Farrell, it would appear, is not only posing as a royal representative, but also trying to push people around at at the Melbourne airport. So he's certainly getting a name for himself, isn't he? Anyway, watch this space where the election or the referendum is concerned and whether or not this actually goes ahead at all. Very, very interesting. I wonder what King Charles may have to say about this. This has been episode 419, a Blind Magic Communications production.